everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Renee from Tailspin Farm and I'm hopping on today for a chat video with you. I actually have filmed this already once this morning and my phone camera was acting up and I thought I could piece it together and I couldn't because it had chopped off a whole section of the video. So I decided just to refilm it instead of trying to make it work. I didn't want it to be difficult to make sense. So let's jump right into this. We'll go to the obvious. I have a new bunny and he is extremely sweet. His name is Archer. He is an English Angora. I want to say he's around 12 weeks old. I forgot to look at his certificate before I started this video. But he is, I think you can see, he is a blue-eyed white. I had actually filmed this video outside this morning. It's way too hot now. It's probably close to 90 or low 90s right now. And so I decided to refilm it inside just because it was so warm out. But I got him last week and he is actually the first English Angora I have gotten in years. My last two English Angoras that I have are a mother and a son, and the boy turns 8 this year. So, and she's 9. She's over 9 now, and so that's the last time I've had English Angoras, and I just love them. I think they are the cutest things in the whole world, and I am excited to have him. I got him from Heidi at Raisin Buns Rabbitry. And I have contacted her about possibly getting another one. He's adorable. So he's in here with me today for now. I did check the temperature in the barn before I came in here to film this. And like I said, it's close to 90 out right now and the barn is 72 degrees. I do have a fan running just to circulate the air in there. And I may have to stop this to take him back out. We'll see how he does in the house. But let's just do a chat. It is Wednesday, May 31st. So it is the Wednesday after Memorial Day weekend. And I did not get my Monday video filmed. We had kids up and I didn't want to mess with it. So I'm kind of doing this off my schedule. But that's all right. I'm getting a video in. So first things first, I will be at the West Saginaw, West Lansing Church of Christ on June 17th from 10 to 5 p.m. They are having a celebration for their it's the Lansing Spinners Guild second birthday. So there are 16 vendors that will be there. There's food trucks. So I would love to meet you if you're in the Mid-Michigan area. I will be there along with 15 other vendors. Lots of neat things to see. And so put that on your calendar. I'll remind you again on social media here coming up as it gets closer. If you want to see the brochure for that, you could look on my Facebook page, my business page, and I have all the information there also. I have a couple of yarns. I have one yarn finished, and then I have a fiber that he's sneaking back here. So I'm going to keep an eye on him. This is Crafty Housewife Yarns Braid of the Month. Okay, I had to put him back in his cage. He was roaming around too much. So, like I was saying, this is Crafty Housewife Yarns Braid of the Month Club. These are small cottage industry farms just like mine. This one is April's and the colorway is Dive Bar Band and this is Merino. And so I fractal spun this, which that's going to be my next week's video is fractal spinning. And it just turned out really beautiful. And I will go in depth on the fractal spinning next week on the video because I am going to do May's braid, which is, this is called May Wildflowers. And this is Cordale. Lots of beautiful, some of my favorite colors, purple in there. And so I'm going to be fractal spinning this. So again, if you're interested, Erin has a ton of different subscription boxes you can do, and they're all sporting small spinners, dyers, and farmers. So that will be my next project and my next video. I am working on another couple more projects. I have a big ball of gorgeous white yarn. This is 100% Angora, and I am working on a wedding capelet. I've just gotten it started, so this will just be like a shrug type thing that I want to work on and see if I can get something that works for the Angora. You can see the halo is already starting to come out as I'm working in this. So it's going to be beautiful, I think. And so I'm working on that project right now. And I also have a basket full of Angora. This is some natural colors and dyed colors that I've dyed up in the last year. And I am working on jewelry. So I make jewelry out of my Angora yarn. It was something I came up with in order to wear my yarn year-round. So I have different earrings. These need to be put together, but these are like a leaf earring. And then I have bracelets. I have cuff bracelets. This one's just going to be a slide-on cuff. I have some with hooks and snaps. And so I am putting together a bunch of jewelry for the June event. And then when I get home from the June event, everything will go on my new website. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. I do have confirmation that my new website is almost done, and I'm extremely excited about that. It will have a new look to it, and it will also have a page strictly for my rabbits, which I haven't had. I had just a shop in my other website. So this one will have a rabbit page, so you can find out if I have rabbits available. I did breed yesterday 2 French Angora rabbits, and so I'm hoping by the end of June I will have another batch of French. I would like to get an English to breed with Archer if I can. We will see. I have my name on 2 more English Angoras, females, for the end of the summer. They were just born here in the last few weeks, and so I'm hoping to get those 2. And like I said, I would like to get another one from the gal that I bought him from, because they're just beautiful bunnies. And so, yeah, my new website will have that. It will also have my Spinolution spinning wheel information. For those of you who don't know, I am a Spinolution spinning wheel dealer. That's all I use now is Spinolution. I love them. They are amazing wheels. They're ergonomically designed, so they're easy to use. They're smooth and just beautiful to spin on, and I can spin for hours and hours and hours and not get tired on them, and I love them. So that's another thing. If you're coming to the June event, I will have my wheels with me, and you can try them if you would like to. So yeah, the website's coming, and then so when I get back from the June event, all of my products and yarns will be slowly going onto my website. I am shifting over from Etsy and putting all of my stuff onto my own website, and probably have a section for my YouTube channel also, so the videos are available there. Yeah, so that's exciting, and that will be coming soon. Let's see. Website, we talked about. The wheels, we talked about. Oh, I know what. There's one more thing coming. This is just a prototype, and I've been working on this with my husband. He is a polyurethane chemist, and you're probably thinking, how does polyurethane chemist and fiber arts go together? Well, I have had this idea for over a year now, and it just hasn't come to fruition because we moved, and he's been super busy with work, but I wanted him to design me a drop spindle. And he has, and I'm super excited about it. This was my Mother's Day gift. This is the prototype. There's a couple things we need to fix on here. If you hear whining, it's Willow. It's always Willow. And so they have there's little sheep in here, and there's little bunnies in here, another sheep, a little hedgehog, another hedgehog. So these are going to be in the shop soon. Drop spindle. I love the weight on this. I prefer a heavier drop spindle, and I love this one. It's got a nice bulk to it, a nice weight to it, and it spins super nice. I love my wheels, but there is something about drop spindling. I love my wheels for the production I can get out of them, but this is very soothing to me. I was spinning the other day on this, just trying it out to see how it worked. And this is actually how I learned. For those of you who are new here, I became a drop spindler 20 years ago, long before I had wheels. And so these will be on the new website. I'm hoping to have a couple available. We're trying to make the little animals work so that it looks right, and so that's what we're dilly-dallying with now. But so yeah, these will be on the website soon, so if you'd like one, stay tuned. I will put these on my Instagram and Facebook also once they get on the website. So I'm excited about this because these are a lot of fun. I have some different ideas for different things within the drop spindle as we cast these, and we're doing these by hand, one at a time right now, and so that's why it's taking us a while. Plus he works full-time too, so this is kind of on the side business that we're working on, but I think they're really cute and they're super nice to spin with. I actually will be teaching a drop spindle class in the fall at the library in St. John's again, so if you're interested and you're local to mid-Michigan, stay tuned. I will be announcing that. I'm not sure when we're doing it, but it's going to be closer to fall now that summer's hit hard here. Yeah, because we were like 30 degrees last Thursday or Wednesday morning, and we are in the 90s this week. So we go from cold spring to August summer at the flip of a hat these days. The last thing I wanted to talk about, and I actually filmed the video this morning out near the rabbit colony. I did want to, and you can go back 2 videos to see the igloo rabbit hutch that I purchased, and there's a coupon code there. I'll remember to put it down below here at this video. There's 10% off a rabbit hutch for you that they gave me the coupon code, but I still love the rabbit hutch. It's working amazing. At night when I put the rabbits away, I walk into the colony area and they run into their little hutch, and I just close the door. And it took me like 2 nights to get them to figure that out. But I have had issues, not with the hutch or anything. I actually lost a rabbit. I'm hesitant to share this because I know how people feel about that, but the reality is, if you're raising animals in any capacity, if you have fish or cats or gerbils or dogs or whatever, there sometimes are issues. The animals sometimes die. I mean, everything dies eventually. But I had an issue and I wasn't going to share it, but then I am going to share it because it kind of proves my point with some stuff. I have taken a lot of flack over the years for having rabbits in cages, and this is why people keep their animals in cages. So we had last Thursday morning, and I have talked about a fox on my last couple videos, that we've had a fox out roaming and we could hear it, but we haven't been able to see it. It's always at night, in the middle of the night, which they are nighttime creatures. And so last Thursday morning, I went out to let Min and Marshmallow, my 2 French Angoras, the sisters, out of their igloo rabbit hutch. And this was about 6 o'clock in the morning. I let them out and came back inside and went back out about 7:30, 8 o'clock to feed them, and Marshmallow was gone. And I was devastated. I spent most of the day wandering our property and the woods to see if I could find her. I figured if she's out there, it'd be really easy to see her because she's a big fluffy white rabbit. And everything's green right now. And I did not find her. I didn't find any signs of her or anything. And back a couple days last week, Monday, we actually, not this Monday, but last Monday, actually had a brand new baby deer in our backyard that was injured. So she was laying out here and she had a couple marks in her head and in her ear. So it looked like something had grabbed her and drug her out here and then just left her. I ended up taking her to a rescue. She was still alive. This was about the same time in the morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, and that's about the time we get up and get the dogs outside. And so not thinking any more about that, fast forward to last Thursday when Marshmallow came up missing, I still didn't think about it. I thought, oh, she had jumped, because remember, she was a jumper, and I thought, oh my goodness, she jumped over these fences out here. And they're 5 feet fences, so they're a good size fence. I thought, oh, no way. And so I searched for her that day and did not find her at all. And she's gone. And then Friday morning, we were sitting, and I left Min out there by herself. I'm trying to integrate her other sister in with her. They're having issues. Min has been skittish ever since last week. And so that's why this all makes sense now. And so I'd put the other sister in with her, and she's not in the mood right now. And so I'm going to keep working on that a little bit. But Friday morning we were sitting here having our coffee, and we looked out the porch, and I looked out, and a fox was sneaking across the backyard in the middle, not the middle of the day, in the sunlight in the morning about the same exact time. And it doesn't look like a Disney fox. I don't know that I've ever seen a fox in real life. But it was a fox. It looked, shape and everything. It just wasn't real red. And so we jumped up, and I should have watched it where it went to, but it came right across where the baby deer was last week and was heading towards the rabbit barn that way. It's over there. And so my husband jumped up and went out to get his gun, and because again, that's a reality of farm life and country life and animals if you have that. And I should have stayed here and watched where it went, and I did not. I jumped up instinctively to run out to my rabbit area, and because it dawned on me then what had happened to the rabbit. I'm guessing it's about the same time in the morning. That's our guess now, was that it was the fox that got a hold of her. So we never saw the fox. We haven't seen it. We've got a trap out. So we are keeping a close eye on the rabbit colony. She is still out there alone in there, in the colony. But we are making some changes this weekend. We're going to put up some fencing up, some netting type fencing up along like we have for our chickens. And so that would hopefully distract anything from getting in there. So again, long story, the moral of the story is, yes, cages aren't always a great option, but neither are animals taking your pets or your farm animals. And so we'll be making changes in there this weekend and hopefully get it more secure. We hope to get the fox at some point here. Like I said, we have a trap out, and we are more watchful of where we know he's coming back through and where he's coming from. It makes sense because of where the baby deer was last week. But yeah, so we're down a rabbit, and I hope that as I continue to upgrade the colony, people will get the knowledge of what to do to keep those things out. And again, sometimes, I didn't think about a fox striking in the middle of the morning. But of course we've had raccoons that are supposed to be nocturnal animals too, and we've had them during the morning or in the midday where they'll come out, and we've had chickens eaten by raccoons in the daytime. So you just never know, and that's why you always want to be cautious and aware and make sure your animals are safe and secure. I may end up making more changes to the colony because of this. We'll see what the netting does, if that distracts anything from getting in there. There's really only a small area out there that the fox could have gotten in and gotten her. And so that's the area we'll be addressing this week, or this weekend. Yeah, so sad note to end on, but again, hopefully all this information helps you as you decide whether or not you want to colony raise your rabbits, whether you want to keep them in cages, and what is best for you. That's the main thing, and what's best for your animals. So I think that's it, guys. That's all I've got. I will be back on next Monday with a fractal spinning video, and so I hope you are creating something today. You can go follow me. You can go follow me at Tailspin Farm on Instagram, Facebook, and on the YouTube here. And I also have a website, Tailspin Farm, where there is a newsletter sign up that pops up that you can get, and I send out newsletters. I'm trying to get them more weekly. Right now it's every couple of weeks. So I hope you're creating something today. Have a great day.